Alright, let's talk. Nintendo fans, longtime supporters, people who grew up with Mario, Zelda, Metroid, this one's for you. Because if you've been following what's going on with the Switch 2 lately, you already know it's not all sunshine. Beneath the surface of the shiny new console, we've got some major issues bubbling up. We've got a secondhand market that's turning into a total nightmare. We've got consoles getting banned for life. We've got rising prices and fake physical games. And at the core of it all, Nintendo feels more disconnected from its fans than ever before. So yeah, buckle up. This isn't a love letter, this is a wake-up call. Let's start with the secondhand market, because what's going on here is borderline ridiculous. So the Switch 2 just came out, right? It's new, it's sleek, it's powerful, great. But what happens if you can't afford it brand new? You try to be smart. You hop on eBay or Craigslist, or pick up an open box deal from your local electronics store. You save yourself $100 or so. Feels good. Until you plug it in, and bam, error code 21244508. You're locked out of online play, no Nintendo eShop, no updates, no cloud saves, no access to the account system, just an offline console permanently neutered. Turns out, a bunch of these consoles were previously used with something called a MIG switch, a cartridge mod that lets users back up their game data. Not piracy, not ROMs, just backing up their games onto a micro SD card. But Nintendo's response? Full ban. Not just on the cartridge, not just on the user, but on the entire console. That Switch 2 is now dead online, forever. Even if someone else buys it, completely innocent, weeks or months later. Let me read you a few quotes from actual users online. Just bought a Switch 2 off eBay. Looks brand new. Took me 2 hours to realize it was permanently banned from online. Absolutely no way to tell before buying. I didn't mod anything. I didn't pirate. I literally just wanted to play Mario online. Now I've got a $500 brick. Nintendo has every right to stop piracy. But why am I paying the price for what the last owner did? This isn't speculation. This is happening. Android Authority, Nintendo Life, Icon Era, they've all reported on it. Some people are even returning banned consoles to Amazon, and guess what? They're getting resold. No flag, no warning, just quietly recycled into the market like nothing happened. And here's where it gets worse. There's no appeal process. No way to unlock a banned Switch 2. Nintendo support just shrugs and says, it's banned. Sorry. Imagine any other company doing this. Imagine you bought a used iPhone, and Apple just said, sorry, it was jailbroken before, now it's permanently disabled. You'd lose your mind. But with Nintendo? Silence. They're hiding behind policies instead of helping people. So this whole secondhand thing, it's not just a tech issue, it's part of a bigger, more dangerous shift. Nintendo is no longer listening to its fans. They're just not. They've become this corporate walled garden where everything is controlled, monitored, restricted. And if you step out of line, even by accident, you're out. But this isn't just about bans, it's about trust. And fans are done giving Nintendo the benefit of the doubt. Let's talk about price. The Switch 2 launched at $449.99, and that's without a game. If you want a bundle with Mario or Metroid, you're hitting $500 easy. Nintendo's own president, Shuntaro Furukawa, literally admitted that yeah, this price might be too high for kids. His advice? They can still enjoy Nintendo through other experiences. What does that even mean? The theme park in Japan? A Mario movie on Peacock? That's not a solution, That's a cop-out. Nintendo used to be the brand that was accessible, fun, family-friendly. But now, they're turning into the Apple of gaming. Expensive, locked down, and weirdly arrogant. Oh, and let's not forget the game key card situation. You go to a store, you buy what looks like a physical game. You open the case, and it's just a download code. That's it. No cartridge, no ownership. This is Nintendo, the company that built its legacy on cartridges and physical media, now selling empty boxes with codes inside. And they're doing it while charging full price. What happens 5 years from now when the servers go offline? What happens when Nintendo decides to pull a game from the eShop? If you don't have that game already downloaded, you're out of luck. Don't get me wrong, I'm not defending piracy. Nintendo has every right to protect its IP. But bricking consoles, banning used devices, punishing honest players who bought a used system legally? That's not protection. That's overreach. That's treating customers like criminals. So what does all this mean? Well, it means Nintendo's sitting on a gold mine. And instead of nurturing it, they're slowly burning it down with decisions that show they don't trust their own community. They don't trust us to buy used consoles. They don't trust us to back up our own games. They don't trust us to want actual physical copies. They don't trust us. Period. Let me lay it out plain. Fix the second-hand market. At the very least, implement a public way to check if a system is banned before you buy it. Reevaluate console bans. Target the user account, not the device itself. Don't punish the next owner for something they didn't do. Stop the fake physical game nonsense. Either give us cartridges or call it what it is, digital only. Stop pretending. Respect your fans. Bring back transparency. Open the door to feedback. Talk to us like we matter, because we do. So yeah, Nintendo, we still love your games, but you're making it real hard to love you. You built an empire off loyalty, off fun, off accessibility. You were the console for everyone, but now you're turning into the opposite. And unless something changes soon, more and more fans are going to quietly walk away. Not out of rage, not in protest, just disappointment. What do you think? Have you ever been burned buying a secondhand console? How do you feel about Nintendo's direction lately? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what you have to say. Like the video if you're tired of this nonsense. Subscribe if you want honest, real talk about the industry. And hey, Nintendo, we're still here, but we're watching.